The talk. I'm JP Heath. I'm the chaplain for the Seafarers in Malmö, and sitting with me is Johan.
Yes, my name is Johan. I'm doing my last internship actually, and I'm finishing from the Sea Captain program that I'm studying in Kalmar. It's 4 years, so one full year of sea service. So in order to get my sea days and apply for my certificates. Yeah.
So Johan, you've actually, I actually picked you up in the harbour today.
Yeah.
Because you actually
you.
on one of the vessels at the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah. And what brought you to want to study to be an officer or to be a captain for one of the vessels?
One of the reasons is, of course, that I love adventures. I love to work with people. I like teamwork. Like to visit different places and do different things and learn, of course, because you always get to a new situation, and at sea you have to work with firefighting, with medical aid. You have to work with people. It's a lot of different tasks, and you develop a lot from that. And I believe that you will also, while you work with other people, you will learn a lot. And I realize that every time I work with new people, I learn so much, and from everybody.
And earlier today, we were speaking, and you were saying that there are so many young people in Sweden today who seem as if they have no direction, and you thought to get a program of people getting out to sea and experiencing that might be good. How do you think that?
I think that in the ways that one of my first internship, I met old seafarers from Sweden, and he told me that back in the days when people had problems, when young guys or young people had problems, they either had to choose between going to the youth, like ungdomsanstalt in Swedish, where the youth have to go through a certain program, or you had to go out to the sea to work. So you had two options, and he told me that when you work at sea, you meet a lot of different people. Your social surroundings changes a lot, and that also gives you perspective on life, and you learn how to communicate with other people and nationalities, and you have a purpose. And I believe that a purpose is really important, especially for young people, because we get affected of our environment a lot, and when we don't break the bubble, it will always become like a loop, endless loop of problems, or endless loop of thinking, in the same way. And I think it's an important thing.
So essentially, it's almost taking people out of their comfort zone and giving them a different focus.
Yeah. And by taking them out of the comfort zone, they will grow in a different way. And I believe that it will develop them a lot, because a lot of people have very good abilities. They come from different cultures in some ways. They know how to communicate with people. They have different perspective on life, and I think they can also help others by working at sea, for example, because it requires a lot from you also. It requires you to go out from your comfort zone, like you said, and work with a team. That's one of the most important things. And if you can work with a team on a ship, you can work everywhere in the world. Doesn't matter.
And Johan, you've now, as you've said, you've been studying for 4 years. You've had practical experience on a ship. That means that you've been into many harbors around the world, I would think.
Exactly.
What kind of support do you need from people when you go into a harbor? I mean, here in Malmö, you happen to encounter me.
Yeah, thank God.
But what sort of support do you think people need? What are the kind of things that we should be able to offer people who are moving onto the sea, who are looking at this as an employment opportunity?
I think especially for people that is on the ships for a longer time, like we have people that is on the ships for 5, 6, 9 months sometimes. It depends on if they work in Sweden or if they work in another place, like Philippines, for example. People in Philippines work for a long time, and I believe that it's really important to show them around, show them the city, let them come into give them emotional support and the spiritual support also, but also give them a chance to see how the world looks from a different perspective. I was on my last internship, not this ship, but the ship before. I met a German pilot, and he told me when we travel, we see the world from different perspectives. We don't see the world in a new way. We just see that perspective of the world, you know. And I believe that we need to help each other by welcoming them and showing them around, and give them a part of the world, and also build the bridges between people. I think that's really important. That will help a lot. But like, for example, you came and helped me out now. I needed to send a packet and buy some stuff, and it gives me a lot of more energy, you know, to go back to work now, and you get happy by seeing people. You appreciate things more, and I think it's important to do that also. We need a reminder sometimes of what's important in life. And now we have sun. The spring is coming in Sweden.
Yes, the sun is shining, and that isn't every day.
No.
So that also gives us hope and gives us energy.
Of course.
Well, Johan, God bless you. God bless you for spending time with me today. I have so enjoyed it, and I've really enjoyed the engagement with you, where we've been able to think a little outside of the box.
Exactly.
And try to look at the world from the different perspectives. And thank you for your thoughts. I find it very exciting, and I hope that we can find ways of giving people direction and giving people hope and finding a new focus.
And breaking bubbles.
And breaking bubbles.
That's how we grow.
That's how we grow.
And God bless you too.
Bless
Thank you.
Thanks.
And if we need to give each other, you know, the perspectives. We need to help each other and inform each other and discuss, because when we discuss, we learn how we grow. That's where it starts, you know. And I believe we shouldn't be afraid of speaking and discussing with each other and changing ideas. It's good for everybody.
For everyone.
Even if they don't want to speak sometimes, you know. No, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for this adventure.
Thank you.